Worth backing, The Repopulation. The Repopulation is a sci-fi-based MMO with sandbox features similar to those of Star Wars Galaxies and Ultima Online. The game is being developed by Above and Beyond Technologies, which consists of members who have also worked on games such as EverQuest, Call of Duty, Star Wars Galaxies, and many more. The sheer amount of work that has been done on the game is incredible. I wanted to visit their YouTube channel to see what footage I could grab to show off their game, and I was floored. There is a video for everything. Character creation, trade skills, crafting, player housing, it's all there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features that make the Repopulation worth backing. We'll start with player housing. This is a feature that has gained the MMO scene's attention real fast. With Warlords of Draenor announcing garrisons, it seems more developers are pushing to give players their own place to finally call home. As for the actual moving and placing of objects, we see the player isn't confined to using a grid, which allows for endless customization. The lock feature for furniture and buildings is such a key component when making complex housing that not having it would be devastating. Imagine accidentally clicking something and having all your work deleted. With the lock feature, that's just not possible. The 9-minute video on player housing shows off all the features and is definitely worth watching. The only question I have is how housing is acquired and what is the in-game cost. Will everyone be able to purchase it, or will it be expensive and only for the elite? With that being covered, let's move on to character creation. The character creator is similar to that of Star Wars The Old Republic, but is much more in-depth. You can choose a name that includes a space, which is something a lot of MMOs don't feature. Since the game will most likely have you engaging in conversations with NPCs, you can also choose how your character will sound. Your skin color is selected by a slider, which is something I think needs to be a standard in almost every game, because you feel more immersed than having a fixed preset of choices. You also have the options as to what outfit your character starts off in. So far, there isn't a feature I haven't been impressed with, but we're not done yet. Let's check out the crafting and then I'll summarize my review. So I briefly checked out the trade skills video and noticed there isn't a fixed amount of skills that you can have in the game's alpha. This means that you can either specialize in certain skills or work your ass off to become the jack of all trades. Features like this don't minimize character growth and keep players entertained and want to keep playing the game. The Repopulation has done a great job with the crafting system. You don't merely go grab ore, smelt it down, and then make a gun out of it. The process is involved, and it makes you go through stages to create something. People may argue that this is too much work, but what you can argue is the satisfaction you get when you're able to create your own weapon. From the footage featured, I think everyone can see why I think this game is worth backing. I also want to give a shout out to Above and Beyond for not only letting me use their footage, but also for supporting the little guy and going out of their way to get me some press coverage when they didn't have to. Sincerely, thank you for doing that. So this sums up my video for the Repopulation. I put a link in the description to their Kickstarter, and I recommend you guys go back them. Thank you for watching.